Hey guys, Richie here, Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, goddamn cryptocurrency. I've got a coffee, and we're ready to talk about Swarm on the Sui chain. They've upgraded their website, and there's some very, very bullish news coming from Swarm about what they're releasing very soon, and also some news on airdrops, which are going to be coming for license holders and community members of the Swarm ecosystem. So let's get through it all, right? There's no time to waste. Swarm is on the Sui chain. At the moment, they exist in the form of agent licenses, which you can purchase, which then unlock all of said rewards. And these also generate you tokens every single day. And very soon we'll be able to unleash the power of having your own AI agent cluster, which you can use or rent out or trade in the future as well. And they're stacking partnerships and technology like nobody's business. This is top tier, in my opinion, top tier project. So I'm very happy to come back and talk about Swarm again today. And I do still have a running competition for Swarm where 3 of my agent licenses, each one worth $999, giving them away. So one of them is going to go to anyone who bought a license with my code Richie, link in the description, before I start this competition last week. And 2 of them are going to be going to anyone who buys a license with my code Richie after the video was made. So there's still 2 weeks left on this competition, and there are 2 to give away. So you could win an extra license, which earns you tokens every day, like a node does, and will give you the ability to use for making your own AI agents, and will enable airdrops if you are an engaged and participating member of their ecosystem, because that's very important as well to point out. So let's get to it. Swarm. Okay, swarmnetwork.ai. This is their new site. They've kind of cleaned it up a bit and made it easier for people to grasp what's happening here. Okay, so we're going to go through this first. Then we're going to have a look at a cool little secret message they sent out into their Swarm Alpha group, which is closed now. 1,000 members. I think it's absolutely closed, so you can't get in there. But this is how they're looking after the community as we're continuing to grow, right? Agent clusters and swarms on top of verified on-chain data is essentially what Swarm is doing. They're creating AI agent swarms, which verify truth and add a layer of much needed clarity to the crypto space. Verified truth protocol for real-time verified arbitrary data. What is that? So, for example, they have a couple examples of their already running AI technology, which have been running since about December, right? This is the rollup news bot. So here I just took a random article. I typed in Sui into X, and I found, this statement from Polynex, right? What's next for Sui in 2025? I then commented here at rollup news plus rollup in, quotations, right? What happens then is that their AI, which is using Swarm's technology, will then truth check everything that was in the article there by Polynex, right? So it tells me that it's 100% facts. It's an emotional post, and the sentiment is positive. They verified it with 5 verified sources. Then they give me a breakdown of, Sui Network will implement tech upgrades in 2025, and Sui Network will release more development tools, including AI augmented tool in 2025 and tech upgrades, and then has the full thread, and then has a conversation here, right? Listing Hex and Pulse Chain tokens on Polynex apparently is something they're talking about as well, which is cool. But it's a useful tool. Essentially, it means that anything that you come across on X, you can start to verify it very quickly with their roll-up bot, which is using Swarm's technology to make sure that you're actually getting correct news that's not too emotional, that is not unsubstantiated and is substantiated, right? And by using the rollup add-on to Swarm, you are also engaging in Swarm's ecosystem and being more eligible to earn airdrops from Swarm. So that's a big tip there as well. Let me shut that down. Let's get over to what's going on. Another thing, so easy to use plus no code tools. So the AIs that we're going to be able to create with Swarm are not going to be, we're not going to need code to create them. I mean, you can if you're able to, but the option is going to be available for no code tools for full cycle Swarm development, full development with no code. Token economy, real utility, driving a unique economy and asset for each swarm. And It's the future of the user-owned autonomous digital economy. That's what they're making. And truth is very important. It's the big narrative for Swarm. The truth. What is true, right? Decentralized trust layer for boundless human AI collaboration. In an era where the sheer volume of information overwhelms traditional verification methods, amplifying misinformation and collective hallucinations, Swarm Network introduces the Truth Protocol. By combining decentralized AI agent swarms, cryptographic techniques, and zero-knowledge proofs, the Truth Protocol delivers a real-time verification of arbitrary data to power a robust new layer of dApps. So that's essentially their philosophy behind this project. Now you're watching this thinking, but Richie, I'm in this for passive income because of course I talk about passive income continuously on this channel. And I wouldn't invest into anything that I didn't think was going to make me money, right? And this is money, right? Essentially, okay? So you can read through this part of the website in your own time. The link is in the description, okay? But essentially, this is what's happening. Agent clusters and swarms, okay? You'll have AI models, truth protocol, truth swarms, science swarms, prediction of market swarms as well, all working with Swarm. Real-time data verification and propagation is powered by AI-driven agent clusters and blockchain-secured swarms, creating a robust foundation of innovative, trust-based, decentralized applications like Rollup News. So they have Rollup News here, which is the one I showed you that's working. They also have Omega the Doge, which is pump your bags with Omega. So this, I think, is going to be a prediction for DeFi AI trading, right? So they're going to attempt to use AI to predict the future performance of token prices and volume would be DeFi trading, right? In DeFi, because you want to know where the volume is to get the highest amount of rewards for your concentrated liquidity pool. And you want to know the prices so that you don't slip out of range. So it has here under these Rollup News, Omega the Doge, and the mysterious one here, a claim allocation thing here, right? And it says claim allocation, but the allocation is not here yet, right? Allocation awards, agent license ownership. So you must own one of these agents' licenses to be able to be involved in the allocation. The airdrop is 5% to community, right? Interesting. And if you want one of these, link, you will be brought to the dashboard for buying a license. You need to be on Sui Chain and have USDC coin, $999 per license at the moment. The more of these that sell, the higher the price will go. So far, about 4,000 of these, 4,200 of these have been sold. So about $4.2 million so far invested into Swarm since they launched. And then you'll see your total rewards down here begin to tick up. You will see your total tokens, which you're earning. You cannot claim them out yet. That's upon the token generation event, just like a node works, right? And of course, you can then get a code for yourself, continue to, you could start promoting Swarm and then earn affiliate rewards on top of your token rewards. And the more affiliates you get with Swarm, then the more your rewards grow as well. So that's important too. So if you do already own a license, you could be promoting Swarm and earning extra passive income on top of that, right? So by owning one of these licenses, we will be able to claim an allocation of the airdrop for Rollup News. But you have to use Rollup, right? Like I showed you there, right? It says it right here, Rollup News, at @rollup_news, right? You just have to @rollup news and then type in quotations roll up onto any article, and this will then make sure that your account, which is linked to Swarm, will start to show that you're using it, right? But this is coming soon, right? So the claim allocation is not here yet. Again, Omega the Doge, sorry, is an airdrop for 10% to community. And again, claim allocation. The first thing you need to do is to have the agent license again. So an agent license is a must for all of these airdrops, and you will get performance on questing. So it's questing and questing here. So coming soon, they're going to have quests for us to get into, right? Earn, own, operate. This is what you can do with the licenses. You leverage secure on-chain data verified by the Truth Protocol. Anyone can effortlessly build, deploy, and operate AI agent clusters and swarms. No coding required. Unlock new opportunities for decentralized ownership and seamless innovation. So this is, a passive income opportunity. As I told you, by owning the license, you get tokens, right? But you're also being able to use and engage in a community of AI builders using Swarm's technology and no-code tools, which is, I think, a bigger selling factor than even the tokens which we're getting. I use Grok, and ChatGPT, right? And I have the paid plans for both of those. I spend it must be about $15 to $20 a month on the ChatGPT. I use the Grok, which is Twitter verified account, which is what's that, about $15 a month. I also use Opus Pro, which is an AI, which costs me about $35 to $40 a month. These AI agents, these and AI tools, they start to really build up. The more of them that you have under your belt, I have Canva, which I use for thumbnails and things, which is AI powered as well. And that as well, that costs about, what's that, $30 a month as well. So they do start to build up on a yearly outlook of what I'm doing, right? Where what we'll have with Swarm is that not all of these tools, AI tools that I use will be, able to work with Swarm, but there's a growing list of them that will. And I will be able to cancel some of my subscriptions to other AI things. And, that's worth it alone because it's a lifetime usage with one license, right? You can build clusters up to 100 agents with a single prompt, easily launch and manage a fleet of AI agents by simply describing them with natural language, no coding required, just like you use ChatGPT. Just a few words to get your cluster running in minutes. Then you can effortlessly tweak and tune your agents in real time, refine and adjust your AI agents effortlessly with real-time tuning capabilities, and combine clusters into a swarm, and even launch a token if you want to launch a token. Full cycle Swarm development, one platform. Their no-code cluster builder and Swarm launcher platforms allow users to rapidly deploy agent clusters, launch swarms, and scale up, right? So this is coming soon as well. So it's all of the parts that you want to know about here are very important. Tier 1 integrations, of course, connect with top tier platforms and tools to enhance your Swarm development and ensure seamless scalability. They're top tier integrations. What can you integrate into your Swarm? Gemini, Mistral AI, DeepSeek, Meta. I'm not sure about that one. AI, X1, which would be Grok, NVIDIA, and OpenAI can all be sent in there, right? This is crazy, right? Crazy. And here it is an example, right, of what you can do. This is pretty cool. So here you are creating your agent. You can test your agent, showing there the temperature, precise, balance, creative, which GPT AI model you want to use. Then you can overview how your AI model is running, the activity, the process, resource uses, cluster distribution, and you can explore it. And this is no code. This is all just clicking buttons and going through their menu options, which are going to be coding it in the back end for you as you're working along. Here they're setting up a cluster, right? So describe the use case of your cluster. It says here analytic cluster, and it's creating it for you. So it's running through the code for you there. You are here making a magic DeFi agent. Okay, go for it. Configure, test your agent, run it, tune it, get an API key for it through Swarm, right? Showing your system logs. This is so ahead of its game. So ahead of its game, right? Think of any other AI coin. You're not. This is just going to dominate all of these other projects which are pretending that they're making things, and it's here. Like this is extremely bullish. I'm very excited for what's going to happen. So do you want to own, operate, or earn a Swarm? Get a license, essentially, right? And it's fun too. So their docs team, it's run by Yannick, who was also the co-founder or CEO of, what was it again? Delicium, I think it was, which was a very successful project from a couple of years ago. He's branched off on his own now, and he's got a new team, right? So there's founder, co-founder, Queen and Sai. Yannick is also the co-founder. They're all doxed, and they have their other team members here. Everyone in this project is doxed. This is the real deal, right? The absolute real deal. So the fun things that they also include. So if I come to Telegram, right, this is the Truth Seekers closed group. There's a maximum 1,000 members in this. At the moment, there's 983. So if you are a license holder or you're thinking about being one, let me know. Send me a message in Telegram. My Telegram link is in the description, and I can try and maybe squeeze you into this because it's 983. It should be 1,000, right, in this group. And the other day, Yannick put a very fun message in here where it was for your eyes only, my friend, zip file, right, with a random bunch of code and then a riddle. And then you had to basically solve the password for the zip file that he sent. And it took a little bit of thinking, pondering, but then we unzip it, and it's a file. So I'm going to explain some of it for you, right? Welcome to the Swarm network. And what he explains is there's an exclusive 30,000 tokens for the alpha group, right? Which is the 1,000 member one, right? 50% equal distribution before the TGE. Telegram handle verification will be coming. So you can have to verify yourself on Telegram with your license. 50% will be for active contributions, right? Based on engagement metrics, roll up news usage and thread quality that you're doing. Quest dashboard updates, which is coming also. So by questing with your license and being inside of this alpha group, you're going to be able to get yourself extra allocations of the Swarm tokens. Ongoing direct line to the core team, early hands-on product access, true Swarm and agent license opportunities, open to all current alpha group agent license holders, create clusters to empower the true Swarm, direct integration with roll-up news, additional 5% token supply of the Truth Swarm for contributor rewards, exclusive for active cluster operators, minimum token staking requirements, full details coming towards the Swarm launch date, right? So all of this is what's coming up for us. And I love the way that he kind of dropped that, because it's a little riddle. It took a little bit of time for everyone to try and figure out the password for the zip file. We open the zip file and we're like, oh, wow, by being in this Telegram group, we're going to be getting extra rewards for contributing to the Swarm space in this early development stage. You are going to be rewarded for the work that you're doing. This is everything that people want in a crypto project, right? Everything and more. So I do urge you to research about Swarm in your own time and see if it's a project that you think is for you, right? Because it is a investment. It's $999 to get the license. From that point, then you're in, right? You're in the club, essentially, right? You're in. And once you get the agent license, you can start to have a look at what can happen with it. So so far 4,411 have been sold, which is $4.4 million. At the moment, there are total rewards of 1.8 million tokens being rewarded, and 0 licenses are listed, because also they're going to open a marketplace for these licenses. So if you don't like it, after a while, you can actually sell your license or your node to someone else. And you own your license, like I explained, and you can build your swarms and use their AI tools. You can operate your swarm and lease it out. You can grow your reputation. And the whole time you're doing this, you're earning tokens from your license at the same time. So that is pretty much Swarm in a nutshell. In a nutshell, there's a lot to read, a lot to get to understand in this website, but the basics are that the network is SUI, the price is 999 USDC, and you can join us, essentially. Join us. Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about with Swarm. Coming along very nicely, and I'm very excited for the next developments. We do have Q1 is over now. We're coming to the end of Q1, which was license launch, roll-up news, agent staking, which is not yet open, questing platform. So this is all to be done in Q1, and we're just coming to the end of Q1 now. In Q2 will be the TGE, so we'll get the tokens, Omega airdrop, token staking, and Swarm Markets V2. Then we will have Q3, Swarm Incubations Round 1, Agent Builder V1, Deliberate AI V1, and Q4, all in 2025, Omni-Chain Upgrade, Swarm Community Fund, Swarm Incubations, Agent License Market, Agent Service Market. So that's when you will be able to sell your license if you want to, or you will also be able to sell your services which you've built with your license. Okay, I've been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed this catch up with Swarm. I like to keep on top of them because it is an awesome project. And I do have that great giveaway that if you are considering investing into Swarm, then you might be able to win an extra license if you use my code, right? I'm giving these away, by the way. They're mine. I'm giving them to you. So, it is what it is. Catch you later. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.